What is up, you guys? You guys have tuned in to Keeping Up with the Coopers, and if you guys don't know, within now you know. So before we get started on this video, I'm gonna need you guys to do one quick thing for me. Go ahead, like, comment, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to ding that notification bell. Also click the like button because you know this video is gonna be lit. Well, in my terms, I feel like it's gonna be a good video. And also go ahead, you guys, like I said before, subscribe to the family. You know what I'm saying? Let's get our followers up there. We're doing so awesome so far. You know what I'm saying? I'm gradually, but I'm getting there with growing. So let's go ahead and get started with this video. On my Instagram, I asked some of my followers, did you guys want to do like a, how would I call it? Let me see. Sort of like a chit chat, like keeping it real session. Let me see, I think I also put it on my blog. Hold on, guys. Okay, I found it, you guys. So on my channel and also on my Instagram, I know I have a ton of followers. I asked you guys if you guys wanted to see me do a keeping it real talk session, you know what I'm saying, featuring moi. And of course I had one hater on there that put, nah, I'm good. But you know what I'm saying, your vote does not count because on my Instagram, I have a couple of questions that people want to know. Some personal questions and also some about me as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull my handy dandy Instagram. This isn't my Instagram, this is actually my YouTube page. But I'm gonna go ahead and pull my Instagram page. I'm gonna work my way from the bottom and all the way up to the top. And I'm also gonna be doing the shout outs as to, you know, the people that ask me these questions. You're gonna get them answers today, okay? Whether you like it or not. So sit back, relax, let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna keep it as real as humanly possible because that's just what I do. So I hope that you guys all enjoy him. Let's get, all right, you guys, so we're gonna get started with the first question, and I'm also gonna go ahead and shout you guys out. Let's go ahead and get started. Let me put my Instagram. The first question was from Janak1619. I hope that I am pronouncing that correctly. Janak, that's possibly the only way that you can pronounce this name. But she asked, how long have you been married and do you want more kids? I've actually been married for 5 years, but we've actually been together for a decade. Like, you know, we've been together for a minute. Yeah, that's how long we've been married. Do I want any more kids? No. No, 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 no. Now, in the beginning, you guys, I did say that my lucky number is like 3. So in the beginning, I was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I want 3 kids. But the way childcare and daycare is set up, no. I will not be having any more kids. I feel like I got my pair, I got my boy, I got my girl, and that's it. I am 2 and done. I will not be having more kids. No more kids for me. I feel like 2 is just like a perfect number. When you start having a lot of kids and just like too many, I feel like one gets left out. You don't get to show one more attention than the other. So with having my 2 kids, you know, I can show each one, you know, the same sort of attention and spend as much time with them as well. And also, you know what I'm saying, you're not taking away from your kids because, you know, money's tight or anything like that. And it would be honestly selfish of me to have any more kids than 2 right now because that's all that I can afford. Have the kids that you can afford, and that's like the smartest thing that I could tell to anybody. So, our next question is from Just Ketra. All right, how do you handle mom guilt? I would think with mom guilt that you're saying that you feel as though you feel like you could be doing more for your kids, but you feel like you're not around as much. That's my perception of mom guilt. Like you're feeling guilty that, you know what I'm saying, you're away all the time, you feel like you could be doing more. There's honestly no way to handle mom guilt. If you're a first-time mom, it's gonna freaking happen. Nobody is perfect. This ain't the Brady Bunch, this ain't Good Times, you know what I'm saying? All those moms on TV that make it seem like, oh, it is so easy. I can do it all at once. No, it is not that easy, honestly. The only thing I can tell you is don't listen to what other people say. You know what I'm saying? When you're a mom, a lot of people have all their different types of, you know, questions telling you how you should do this, how you should do that, and how they did this, and how they did that. Don't nobody care about your opinions, okay? Especially if you're a first-time mom, let yourself basically figure it out on your own, okay? Everybody has their opinions, everybody raises their kids differently. That's one thing that I could not stand was people saying things and, oh, pacifier, and this and that, and this and that. Look, my kids grew up just fine, okay? Not every mom is gonna be perfect. One thing I can tell you is don't feel bad for making excuses or, you know, saying that you can't be somewhere, or you feel like, you know what I'm saying, you have this guilt where you have to go somewhere because, you know what I'm saying, you're not showing these people certain attention, and they feel like, you know, you're dragged in one place, but then you feel like you're not, you know, showing your kids enough love, and everybody's just, if you feel at that time that you cannot go anywhere, or you want to spend time with your kids, oh fucking well, spend time with your kids and tell them no. So I learned at the end of the day, if you want to spend time with your kids so that you don't feel mom guilt, or you feel like you don't have that time because you're being pushed in different directions, tell them no, because at the end of the day, if they're put in that same situation, they're gonna tell you no and want you to be sympathetic. And I ain't that type of person. It's like, oh no, bitch. When I was in that situation, you wasn't being sympathetic. You didn't understand why I was fucking tired. Now you want me to be sympathetic towards you? I need you to have, I'm gonna have the same energy you had. So at the end of the day, mom guilt could be honestly a good thing. At the end of the day, you need your sanity. You need to work to provide for your kids. So if you're feeling bad that you're working all these hours, at the end of the day, when your kids get older, they're gonna appreciate that. They're gonna be like, mom worked, busted her ass to make sure that I had the best possible. So trust me, it's gonna pay off. First time moms, they always have that mom guilt. That's something that is gonna pass in time, you guys. Trust me, when you have your second child, you're gonna get hit to the game, okay? But mom guilt, that's just, every first time mom is gonna have that, and I don't know if I really answered your question on that, but yeah, if nobody told you this, I'm gonna tell you this. You're honestly doing an amazing job. If you weren't feeling the mom guilt, then I would think that honestly you weren't really focused on being a mom. Honestly, I think from what you're telling me is that you're busting your ass, you're working, you're cleaning, you're doing all this, and you're trying to make sure that your kids have the best life as possible, but you don't feel like you can be here and there and that you're missing out on special moments. Unfortunately, nobody is perfect, and we're all gonna miss out on a moment or two. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, your kids are gonna thank you for it, and they're gonna know when they get older, hey, mom busted her ass to make sure that I had what I needed, and she sacrificed so much. So that mom guilt, trust me, it's gonna dissipate. It's gonna get better. So I hope I answered your question on that. All right, so let's start with the next one. All right, I actually have, how many questions? She actually asked me 2 questions, so I'm gonna start with the first one. Life with JML. Hey girl, hey. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. How tall are you? You look model tall. I never really measured myself, but if I would have to say, yes, I am pretty much model tall. I mean, I'm not like tall, but I'm tall, I'm lengthy. I'll tell you this, I'm taller than my husband by a few inches. You know what I'm saying? I am about, if I had to guess, I'm about 5'7", 5'8". But in heels, your girl's about 5'11", you know what I'm saying? Tall, drink of nice caramel macchiato. That's what I am, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I'm not tall, but yes, I'm tall, if you get what I mean. Yeah, tall, lengthy, slim, whatever you want to call it. That, yeah, you hit that on the head. You did guess it right. I am pretty tall. And making it seem that I'm really lengthy and skinny too makes me look even taller. So yes, I am pretty tall. She asked me another question. Where are you from and where do you live? All right, so honestly, I am from Florida. You know what I'm saying? I am honestly from Florida. That is where I was born and raised. The sunshine state, you know what I'm saying, with the oranges, you know what I'm saying? That is where I'm from. I'm from Florida. I don't have the accents like my cousins. You know, they have that Florida accent. I wish I had it, but no, I don't have it. I talk, I don't know. A lot of people cannot probably guess where I'm from, but I've been here for like a while. But right now where I live at is, I say in Sunshine, South Carolina. Yes, I do. I stay in the South right now. I stay in South Carolina, and that's where I'm at right now, you guys. Do I wish that I could stay closer to home and be in Florida? Yes, 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 I honestly do. My family's out there, and I would love to be closer to my grandmother because that's my baby. You know what I'm saying? That's my boo thing right there. That's my best friend. That's my best friend. But, all right, you guys, so the next question that I had was from MSJ_the_tech. That's my girl right there. Let me tell you guys why. This girl has been following me since I started this channel, and I just want to give a shout out to you and let you know I greatly appreciate it, girl. Thank you so much for, you know what I'm saying, riding along in this long journey, and I greatly appreciate your support. So I just had to do that right now. Her question was, how did you and your great hubby meet? What was the first dish you made for him while dating? I'll tell you guys this quick little story, okay what I'm saying? I actually met him, he was going to the pool from work because his sisters, he's like a fatherly figure to his sister, so he was going to the pool, right? So he was bringing his sister, and I like to think that it was actually fake, because while he was bringing his sisters, I was bringing my sisters to the pool, you know what I'm saying? I was actually in there, did I have my sister? I don't think I had my sisters there. I actually think I was there with a couple of friends, but he was bringing his sisters there, and I was already at the pool, okay, so we'll just say that. So, you know what I'm saying, I was, emerging. I was looking like a damn mermaid out there, you know what I'm saying? I was coming out the water back when these things used to be like up there before I had a couple of kids, you know what I'm saying? I'm just coming out the water, I was listening. No, I'm just kidding. So when I first met him, he came through the gate with one of my good friends that I went to school with. His name is Court. I was so like, it was like slow-mo in a way. I know that sounds so freaking corny, but I was like, dang, who that fine thing over there is? You know what I'm saying? He was just walking through, and this is how I knew. You know, a lot of people, if they see somebody that's like not done up, you know what I'm saying, like, buster, not me. He came through the gate, he had on work boots, right? He had paint dripping on it. Well, not paint dripping, but he had paint splatter on his boots. He had on like a white work shirt, and his hands had like paint on it or whatever like that. So he walked through, and I was like, right? And I was just like, I said something so retarded. I was like, hey. At first I was like, what's your name? And he put on like a deep voice, and he was like, my name's Mike. You know what I'm saying? Trying to like put on that Rico Suave. I call it his Barry White voice. Like, it was like extra deep. I mean, his voice is already deep, but he tried to put on a deep, right? And then I was like, I said the stupidest thing as if he was an alien. But I didn't know what the hell he was. He didn't look white. If you guys know my husband, he don't look white. He don't look what he is, which is Mexican. He looks more Puerto Rican, or a lot of people say he looks like Middle Eastern because his eyes are like, you know, very like, his eyes are like weird. Not weird, but yeah. So then I was like, what are you? And he was looking at me like, what the hell does she mean? Like, what the hell am I? I'm human, first off. And I was like, no, I mean like, you know, what are you? That's how you know that I was like nervous, and I was just talking out my ass. And he was like, I'm Mexican and white. So long story short, you know what I'm saying, we're watching the kids play. You know, I was in the pool, he was watching his sisters, and he was getting ready to leave. And I was like, all right, so I guess I'll just talk to you later. He was like, yeah, I'll talk to you later. And this time I knew I spit that game, you know what I'm saying? I don't care. Now that I think about it, it was like, I was putting it on a little bit too hard. I was like, well, hi. He was like, well, I'll talk to you later. And I was like, well, how you gonna talk to me later if you ain't got my number? Hook, line, sinker. Tell me your girl ain't got no game. But yeah, that was my like thing, you know. I was like, so you know, how you gonna call me if you ain't got my number? How you gonna talk to me if you ain't got my number? So he was like, okay. He says in his mind that he knew that he was gonna get my number or whatever. I begged to freaking differ, you know what I'm saying? I made the first move, you know what I'm saying? I knew what I wanted, I freaking got it. So you know what I'm saying? I pranced my little ass out the pool, all wet and dripping. You know what I'm saying? I gave him the digits, and you know, 10 plus years later, we here with 2 kids, a baby. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's how I exactly met him. You know what I'm saying? Mac game was real strong. And from there, you know what I'm saying, we started talking shit to each other, you know, shit talkers, you know what I'm saying, big shit talkers. And yeah, that's how we met. It was fate. He was at the pool watching his sisters. I was already at the pool. And bam, you know what I'm saying? That's how we met. What was the first dish I made him? Girl, I didn't even know how to cook when I met him. I didn't know the first thing about cooking because I had a good life. I mean, I didn't really have to cook. I ain't gonna lie to you. My mom cooked all the meals and stuff like that. I did not have to cook. But yeah, you guys, I didn't have to cook. My mom did all the cooking. And if she wasn't cooking, you know what I'm saying, your girl was eating good. You know what I'm saying? I was getting like, you know, I don't want to sound like a spoiled kid, but you know, I was eating good. I didn't really have to be in the kitchen. I was the tester in the kitchen, you know, the one that goes in the kitchen and tastes the food and tells mom, it needs a little bit of this, a little bit, or I'm the one that goes in there and takes the food and like samples it. I'm the sampler in the family, but yeah, I ain't gonna lie, the first meal that I made him, when I did learn how to cook, and your girl was cooking this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I know he got tired of the shit, but he ain't really saying nothing too much. My mom made some bomb-ass chicken Alfredo. So when me and him moved in together, that's what your girl was whipping up. I was making chicken Alfredo on Monday. At first it'd be chicken Alfredo with the noodles and just that. Then the second day, I throw some broccoli in there. So now it ain't the same, you know what I'm saying? I threw some broccoli in there. Now you got broccoli Alfredo. then the next night, you know what I'm saying, he might want to just do Alfredo and freaking noodles. You know what I'm saying? That's what I knew. And also, I ain't gonna lie, you guys, I was a beast in the ramen noodle game. All right, I know how to make the best ramen noodles. I ain't gonna tell you. I know how to put the perfect ratio of water to the packet so that you can get the full flavor of the seasons. That's how bad I was. But yeah, that's all I was making, you guys. I was making, like, you know what I'm saying, I was making struggle meals. I ain't even gonna lie. But right now that I've grown up and matured, you guys, I'm a beast in the freaking kitchen now. You can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. My next question is from that_girl26. Why can't people be themselves? You must have read my mind, because child, I be going through this. I've been going through this. Honestly, I cannot tell you why people cannot be themselves. I would honestly like to think you separate the weak from the strong. You have the strong-willed people who are leaders, and you have the weak-minded people who are followers. I would like to say that. I couldn't really tell you why people can't be themselves. I don't know why people find it so hard to be themselves. I feel like it's maybe a thing where people feel like they have to transform themselves into somebody if they see that people are liking their personality. They're like, oh, let me steal her personality. But you know what? That's honestly what I think it is. But I honestly can't tell you. I think it's the way that people are raised. When I was raised, my mom, my dad, they did not like that. My dad, honestly, I'll tell you guys in a heartbeat, Robert, my daddy, you come around here copying him and don't have a brain of your own, oh my God, you will get cursed out in 2.5 seconds. He don't care who you are. He don't care if you're a friend, a cousin, a worker. Look, my dad was that guy. Like, do not come around him with that foolishness. He'll tell you exactly how it is. You will get cursed out in 2.5 seconds if he cannot stand somebody without a brain of his own, a mind of his own. Same goes for my mama. And I remember when I was young, I used to be like, oh, so-and-so's doing this, so-and-so's doing that. And I ain't gonna tell you, my mom told me, are you a leader or a freaking follower? We raise leaders up here. Don't be worried about what Sue and doing. Don't be trying to do what Mary doing. Okay, I'm saying, do what you doing. You know what I'm saying? Be a leader and not a follower. And from that day on, I've actually been that. I've been that. And I don't have tolerance for people that are that. If I see that you are contributing in that foolishness, I will end the relationship with you like a hot fucking potato. As T.I. would say, expeditiously. Did I say that right? If I see anyone following up with that foolishness, all right? Because we too grown to be doing that. We too grown. I ain't gonna lie to you guys, because I know myself, and I know that would annoy me later, and I ain't gonna get down with that. I don't mind if people are inspired, but when you completely try to copy everything I do or try to jack my style, that's when I have to draw the damn line. And the line has to be drawn in the sand. And honestly, you guys, I will end the relationship expeditiously. To answer your question, I don't know why people, I guess I would call it weak-minded people, I guess. But that's crazy that you say that, because, you know what I'm saying, that's things that I've been going through. And people want somebody to get cut the fuck off, have a brain of your own, and you know what I'm saying, you won't have to worry about getting cut off. But my next question is from mi hermano Matias Rivero. We need to do a family versus family game off or something. I am totally down for that. Just want to put that out there that you guys know that I take competition very seriously. All friend, family thing goes out the window. I'm gonna be the one to rub it in your face, and I take, you know what I'm saying, competitions very seriously. But yeah, I'll totally be down for that. So you just need the time, the place, you know what I'm saying? I actually might have to think of something like that, because that should be really fun to do. I mean, I like a little friendly competition, you know what I'm saying? But when you get that ass spanked, you just gotta take that ass whooping, you know what I'm saying? All's fair. I'm still gonna love you at the end of the day. I'm still gonna dab you up, but while I'm whooping that ass, family versus family, oh, I'm the biggest shit talker alive. Everybody knows that. I'm gonna rub it in your face, but you cannot take it personal. But yeah, that'll actually be really fun to do. I might actually think about something like that, because family versus family, that'll be dope. So yeah. All right, you guys. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this session. What we're gonna do, keeping it real talk session with me. I hope that I kept it all the way real with you guys. I mean, honestly, I tried to read these on the spot so that, you know, the answers came out to be genuine or whatever like that. But I hope that you guys all enjoyed this video, the shout outs. Thank you guys all for participating. At the end of the day, you guys are gonna have haters, and honestly, fuck the haters. You know what my mom always say? You got 2 haters, get 5 more. You got 10 haters, get 30 more. But yeah, you guys, at the end of the day, thank you guys so much for all the support and love. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. I hope I answered all y'all's questions. And until the next vlog, you guys, I'm about to roll on out, and I will see you guys all next time. Don't forget, like, comment, hit the subscribe button. Also share this video and give this video a thumbs up so that I know that you guys are enjoying the content that your girl is going ahead and that I'm putting out on the table for you all. But until next time, I will see you guys all later. And that is it. Your girl is out. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Bye, guys.